If you're making very little or no sales on your Etsy shop, it's probably because you're not driving enough traffic to it. Usually, Etsy's traffic is just not enough. And Pinterest is the #1 traffic source for many Etsy sellers, including myself. I always find that I just get more products sold whenever I use Pinterest to promote my products. So, if you're not using Pinterest to promote your products on Etsy, and if you don't know how it works or what you should do, well, this video is for you definitely. The #1 reason why I tell you this, well, it's just the traffic, the amount of it. Have a look at this. Pinterest.com has 1.1 billion total visits each month. So each month people are coming to shop. And you know what's cool? Well, people who come to Pinterest, they come with a certain buyer intent. All right? If you don't know what that means, well, they already have something in their mind that they want to buy, that they need. All right? And then they just go and search for some ideas on Pinterest, you know? And a lot of people are doing that, judging by the traffic that it has. All right? So you go on Pinterest, you use it as a visual search engine. And if you place a button in the right place, which will lead to your Etsy shop, you're on the right spot. And of course, it is free to use. And as I've told you, visual search engine. Now, what does this mean? Well, have a look at this. A lot of people recently, they just wanted to make their home offices look cool, right? A lot of people work remotely, so they just search for this, for a keyword like this one. Now, look what happens. These are all search results that people are just using, all right? So they search for things like home office decorating ideas, home office decor ideas. And for example, if you just place something in there, so for example, let's go with this mountain and forest metal wall. You have someone doing the traffic redirection to Etsy. As you can see, this is sold by Etsy. This is something that, for example, I like this. I want this to be in my office. Trust me, a lot of people are just doing this. All right? They just have an idea in their mind, but they don't know what. All right, so they use Pinterest to find these pictures, and if they find the product that they were looking for, but they just don't know what it is, when they see it and when they see the button to lead them there, they will click on it. Have a look what happens. I'm gonna click on visit site, and of course, it's gonna redirect me to the Etsy shop where I can just easily spend my $89 just like that. All right, that's the power of Pinterest. That is why this is good. Now, you know they say that the quickest way to get what you want is to help others get what they want. And that's what I'm telling you about this search engine. If you can find the answers for their search results, so for example, I don't know, I'm just gonna go type in fitness. If you can find the answers, the solutions to these problems that people are searching for, you are going to make money. All right. So you can just go fitness training, fitness workout for women, fitness photo shoot, fitness motivation quotes, inspiration, whatever are people searching for, you can find the search result for it or a product that will they buy. So what to do first? First of all, create yourself an account, of course. When you do that, it's going to look something like this. It's going to be blank, nothing inside. And firstly, I just suggest that you optimize your profile. All right, so you're going to get a lot more traction if you optimize your profile. And all you got to do is to just upload a cover photo first and a profile picture. You can, of course, use canva.com with some of these templates that they've got. Just search for Pinterest profile cover image dimensions, and you can see here that it has to be 800 pixels wide and 450 pixels tall. Then you go over to Canva, click on the custom size here. Then you just click on 800 and you just tap in 450, make sure it is pixels, create new design. And of course, now what you want to do, you want to just find a certain picture which is related to your niche. If you already have a niche, well, perfect. But if you don't, well, have this in mind. Simple Google search is going to help you a lot, and that is really important. Have a look at this. 76.2% of Pinterest audiences are female, and 17.2% are male. All right, so this is a really important bit of information. Women are more on Pinterest than the men. All right, so you want to promote the products that women are looking for if you want to make big money. Now, of course, this will totally depend on what kind of products you are selling on your Etsy store, but I think that it is the similar way. I mean, it's well known that women just spend more money on the internet than men do. I mean, I don't know the exact statistics, but when you decide on a niche, click on the elements here and search for something. So I don't know, if it's like home office decor, you can just type in home office, switch over to these photos, and then choose a photo for yourself, which is going to be perfect for you. So for example, I like this one. It's going to look good on my profile picture. You can as well write something on it. For example, just add a bit of a text, add a heading, or choose one of these fonts as you can see here. And then of course, just make it look nice, download it, and click on this plus icon once you're finished. Now, when you upload it, click on done here, and then of course, just do the same thing for your profile picture. Now, the next important thing is that you create some board. You can do that easily by clicking on this plus icon and then just clicking on boards. And then, of course, just name the board. So, for example, home office decor. And this is the place where you will just place your own pins. And, of course, you will share the pins of others. So you can save some pins to your new board so people can just see some ideas. But the key here is that you don't just put these pins which are competitive and which will just be a menace to you. You just want to take something which is complementary to your category. You don't just want to promote competitors. Just use something which is complementary to you. Your profile is going to stand out. And then of course, when you do all of that, it is time for you to click on this plus icon, click on this pin button, and of course, design that pin. Now, I always tell this to people and people just don't listen. You have to create something that will stand out. And you can do that by just doing the research. All right? Go into your niche. Go and see what your competitors are doing. And just take the ideas. All right? Or you can just search for your category on Pinterest using the keywords, which is one more important thing. Well, you can just go and search what other people are doing and try to recreate those. It has to be really, really well made. You can use Canva for that. Canva even has a lot of these templates. So if you just type in Pinterest, you can click on this one. So this is the format size. And of course, you will get a lot of these. If you have this crown, you have to pay for a template. But trust me, Canva is really not so expensive and you get a lot of these templates which you can use on Pinterest right away. All right, you can change bits of text or whatever. Just find something which is inside of your niche and just change it. All right. Alternatively, you can just go and hire someone on Fiverr to just make these for you if you don't like to make them. But the important thing is that you make a lot of these. All right. And of course, you have to put that link of your Etsy store in the pin. So here's what I would do. So for example, let's just stick to this home office decor. I would go and I would see what other people are doing. All right. For example, this person has just placed a picture of an Etsy store product, and that is all right. I mean, this is a cool, good looking picture, and there's nothing wrong about it. But if you want to sell more of these, something like this is better, so you can see this design. It looks really good and people would click on it. Now, this is also a good one, as you can see. So this person has crammed 20 of these beautiful products. And for example, if you just want to sell one thing, you can just make something like this. So it's a mock-up, So this one also leads to Etsy. And if I click on it, it leads me to this store. So what is selling here? This here wall art. Okay, this is a mock-up here. So now all you have to do is to create that pin as professional as you can. Then upload that pin inside of here by clicking here on this button. Add the title, and that's what I was telling you about. These keywords are really important. All right, you want to do the research of what people are searching for. For example, I'm just using Merch Informer, and I can just go to source, and I can go to Etsy or Pinterest or whatever, and I can just search for keywords like this home office decor, and then I can just see the competition and the Google search volume. All right, so for example, if I just head over and use this keyword on Pinterest, I will not find a lot of competition. As you can see, it is low. But of course, cost per click is also low. So for this, you will just have to have a lot more experience to deal with this one. But if you're just starting out, the most important part for you is to get on Pinterest right away. And this destination link is the most important for you because that is the place where your Etsy store link is gonna go. All right. Just be aware of SEO, be aware of those keywords which you can put in the title so people can just reach you, so you can rank, and of course some of these hashtags and description what this product is about. But of course, the most important link is a destination link, so do not forget that. In all honesty, it's not hard. You just have to do a lot more research, and you just have to put in some time and effort to be present on Pinterest. You will drive up your sales a lot more than if you just use Etsy, for example. Pinterest is really good. Use it wisely, and you will see much more money. All right? So I'll catch you in the next video.